Former President Jacob Zuma, former Police Minister Bheki Cele, and ANC heavyweight Dr. Zweli Mkhize have been accused of holding clandestine meetings aimed at sabotaging a newly announced commission of inquiry into widespread corruption within the South African Police Service. The explosive claims made by a high-level source familiar with the developments spoke to Scroller Africa and suggested that the trio is working behind the scenes to protect powerful allies who may be implicated in the sweeping probe announced by President Ramaphosa last week. The commission, seen as one of the most consequential anti-corruption initiatives in recent years, is expected to unearth deep-rooted roots within the SAPS, particularly around lucrative tenders and the political protection of criminal networks. Its scope has sent shockwaves through political and policing circles, with several top officials reportedly scrambling to limit its reach. According to the source, Zuma and Cele are especially concerned that the inquiry could unmask senior politicians and their inner circles, undermining narratives that place sole blame on Police Minister Senzo Mchunu. Mchunu has reportedly drawn the eye of high-ranking individuals. His recent push to end questionable police station lease agreements and his involvement in cancelling a controversial 360 million rand medical tender awarded to businessman Vusi Matlala are believed to have triggered fierce political backlash. Following an alleged meeting with Zuma, some of the former president's allies reportedly approached the courts in an attempt to stop the commission from proceeding, a move many analysts interpret as a desperate bid to shield those at the heart of the alleged corruption. Speaking to Scroller Africa, the source said the plan is to push the president to remove Mchunu, suggesting that the attacks on Mchunu are part of a broader counter-offensive from a threatened political faction. Adding further fuel to the fire, KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla recently made a series of damning claims implicating Mchunu and the Deputy National Police Commissioner General Shadrack Sibiya. In a bombshell media briefing, Mkhwanazi alleged that Mchunu instructed National Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Fanny Masemula to disband a highly successful team investigating political killings. He claimed that the move may have been influenced by Mchunu's ties to businessman Vusimuzi Ket Matlala, who has since been arrested for attempted murder, and another associate, Brown Makgotsi. According to Mkhwanazi, Matlala had received a tender of 360 million rand, later cancelled by Mchunu's department. He alleged that digital evidence shows communications indicating Matlala was financially supporting the minister's political activities alongside Makgotsi. Perhaps most troubling are Mkhwanazi's claims that elements within the police, judiciary and parliament are colluding with criminal networks. He accused top officials of deliberately stalling investigation into high-profile matters in the entertainment industry and shielding drug cartels from scrutiny. The source further said that these are not just baseless accusations. The general has digital proof and internal communications to back up every claim. Mkhwanazi also defended the now disbanded Inter-Ministerial Task Team, which had secured 128 convictions in cases linked to political violence and organized crime. The sudden dismantling of such a successful unit has raised serious questions about the motives behind the decision and whether it was part of a broader plan to obstruct justice. Public trust in the South African Police Service has hit rock bottom amid the deepening scandal. The recent arrest of 7 senior officers, including crime intelligence boss Lieutenant General Dumisani Khumalo, who is reportedly part of Cele's inner circle, has only intensified concerns about the extent of corruption. Meanwhile, National Commissioner Fanny Masemula is reportedly also in the crosshairs, with sources suggesting his arrest of 120 million rand worth of fraudulent property deals could be imminent. In the eye of the political and legal storm, Minister Mchunu has remained defiant and said, "I believe in transparency. If I need to be investigated, so be it." He said during a recent public address in Vryheid, where he also revealed the cancellation of inflated police leases, that he claimed he made a handful of individuals rich at the state's expense. The unfolding saga reveals a bitter internal war within government and the police, between those attempting to expose corruption and those fighting to keep their secrets buried. As the Commission prepares to dig deep, the coming weeks may reveal not only the true depth of SAPS corruption, but also the extent to which political power has been used to protect criminal enterprise at the highest level of the state. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.